don't know how I'm feeling for real. My brother done been to so much, he only 16. I be scared just to ask how he feel. Remember when I was 16, I ain't talked to nobody. Since then, I been fucking with pills. My mother passed before I could pay any bills. Nigga, this life should get real. I got cousins that could've went straight to the league, but they hop straight in the field. Hope my uncle know I'm proud. I can see that hit me sober for real.
Yo, what's up, y'all?
Hey.
We back. Another one. Episode 16, I think. I feel like we did a lot more shit than 16, especially for the women, because y'all, y'all got y'all own shit. But even over here, I feel like we did more than 16. I ain't gonna lie.
I feel like it's because we had a different platform at first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so we did a lot of like previews, practices and shit.
Good times.
Yeah, it worked out though. It was for the better.
Yeah.
But I'm motherfucking tired. I ain't gonna lie. So I'm gonna get straight into it, y'all. What I want to know off top, because usually we got a sex question, right? This ain't a sex question.
We started off with the sex question. Okay.
We ain't even got a sex. It's not a sex question per se, but I'm just confused. I read this and I was like, that's a good ass fucking question, because I don't know. It's a gray area, right? Mm-hmm. What's the difference between a provider and a trick?
Really? Are we asking this? A trick is literally very simply just that, right? Like, listen, this may simply be in exchange for sex or an escort, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, or something like that. When somebody is a provider, when you think of that, like, it's a certain level of care behind it, right? Like a certain level, I feel like, of reward that comes with that. Like, you're putting into something, you're providing something. Like, even just the terminology, I feel like kind of helps separate that. Like a trick, this is what this is. It's a facade. This is not real.
Too, no.
A trick provides too, don't he? He don't provide. I mean, what does a provider provide?
Not providing for your life to be.
Yeah, what does a provider provide that a trick doesn't?
Somebody that's like that's providing for you, or a provider is invested in more, is invested more in you than just simply in exchange of like physical contact. It's an investment more so.
Could it not be both?
I think it's separate. I think it's clear to me that it's separate.
Yeah, couldn't I put you through school and make you a nurse and still be tricking?
I feel like in those cases, it's the woman that's doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, she made that decision to do that with whatever means you were giving her. But what is she giving you in return? You know what I'm saying? Like, my definition of provider is just different. A provider may not necessarily need something in exchange or back from you. You know what I'm saying? They're providing for you based off of y'all's situation. Like, their care for you. They're a provider. Like,
there are tricks that don't even have sex with their thing, with their people. They just want to talk, or they want non-sexual things. Like,
I hear people say that, but I don't think that's as common as people like to say. I think people be saying that when they don't want to admit that they fucking on something.
A nigga that's on your OnlyFans, like dropping that bag, ain't necessarily fucking you, right? But he's a trick, right? So that's like the same thing, right? Like,
he's dropping that bag in exchange for you to keep posting this.
I'm saying, but it's a lot of niggas. It's a lot of niggas that trick that don't want to actually, like, that don't actually have sex with you.
A trick is doing something for themselves. It's about them. The end result is about them. A provider, I don't feel like, has the same intent. The intent is different.
If I go out and try to get a girl, right? Am I getting her for me or for her? I mean, if I want to marry a girl, right? Am I marrying her for me, or like I shouldn't be marrying her?
Marrying them, it's a collective thing. That's what I'm saying. The intent is different. It's a collective thing. A trick is more so one-sided. I feel like I disagree. Like, I feel like a trick is exactly what it is. It's a facade.
If I get you some rims,
not authentic.
Not authentic. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But say, if I get you some ribs, nigga, what? If I put you through school, if I pay your lights, nigga, what? Like, I don't know.
I think also the status of that, right? Like a trick, I anticipate this not really going anywhere. It's a until this ends, it is what it is. Like you may be tricking on me tomorrow, somebody else the next day. Like it's no
That sound like dating. Sound like dating to me.
Tricking might be part of dating. You know, people out here for again, whatever.
Tricking might be part of dating. I like that. That sound about right there to me. Tricking might be part of dating. You're gonna keep on tricking until you find somebody you don't want to. I want to be more than this.
You trick till you find a provider. Is that what you're saying? Somebody who actually like you enough to go further with you than just trick on you.
I was saying that. I wasn't saying it for the women since I was saying it for a man. As a man, like you trick until you find somebody that you like. I want to be a provider to this person. I want to be more than a trick. But I guess from a woman's perspective, that do sound about right. You trick till you find a provider. I guess that does sound about right. I can't really say I don't agree. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Especially if you ain't got with no box. Shit, I could raise my daughter off that.
That's fucking funny.
What? Playing on that,
bro.
Y'all hear
hey, man, it's the goddamn radio. It's the goddamn radio.
I mean, I guess what I'm hearing is the difference is whether you really into this person or not, or
you intent.
Like it's not just an exchange. It's more.
That's
than
what it
just an
sounds like. It
exchange.
boils down to.
But that's my opinion, though. Like y'all, so y'all agree.
I say that's what I'm hearing. Like that's what I'm
gathering.
But I mean, I just feel like they could be one and the same. I feel like.
I think I like the tricking as a part of dating. I really ain't having a
tricking is a part of dating.
Yeah, I feel like that's the best shit.
If you a trick and you go broke, I'm gone. You've been providing for me and building something with me. I'm like, okay, it might be my turn to kind of turn up.
You don't think a bitch ever fell in love with a trick?
I know, but just fall in love with me. I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm not disagreeing with that.
I don't know. I've never been a trick, so I don't know.
Same, right? I'm speaking from somebody else. You're like, I don't know. I've never been that.
That nigga, what's the comedian that be doing all the he don't do Christian jokes, but he do like clean comedy. He got a big Christian fan base. He got all the kids. He dated Just Hilarious.
Country Wayne.
Country Wayne be tricking, right? Country Wayne said even when he not with his bitches, right? Like if he could be in Houston and he had a bitch in Atlanta, the whole time he away from that bitch, he still sending her something. Still. Cause when he do get back to the state he in, you know that like, bitch, I'm coming to town. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna be available for me. Like, he provided, man.
Here's the thing. We kept it on one level, but honestly, in a sense, like we talked about, it seems like we're kind of sticking towards like a financial thing, right? But when you think of a provider, it's more than that. A trick is literally strictly like is directly connected to finances. If you're providing for me, technically that does not only mean financially, that could mean on a huge level of things.
Can you give me an example?
Maybe you're providing a certain level of stability for me because I can talk to you. You're providing something to me. I can't trick. Like, that's not something that is really associated with a trick.
Okay. I'm not going.
Get into it. What's wrong? I mean, nobody challenging that. So, like, what's good?
Talking is stability. Stability. Like, talking.
Yes.
Like, I don't know.
If I can be in a safe place with you and talk to you about some shit that's on my mental, bro, and you providing me a certain level of support in that's different. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's just one example. I feel like it could go even to just with somebody like just feedback in general, like somebody that just ain't leave you. They provided like their company. Again, not even talking at this point, just you being there. Like, you know, I don't know. Y'all wow.
We wow.
Y'all wow.
Hey, man, I'm just here to get pushback, man. I'm just here to
do that.
Y'all wow.
Hey, you was the first one to go. If you would have said yeah, I would have gave you pushback. I'm just here to get pushback.
I'm okay. I like a little pushback. You know what I'm saying? I got a nice little jab back up off me.
Okay. Y'all ready to move on from that?
Let's go.
All right. Read this, right? I was like, damn. I kind of agree with this because I know some women that got a lot of kids and just manage their tax money, right? Just manage it to the next tax time, right? They don't actually have to work. They got enough kids, but when they do their taxes, they can make it through the whole year. But at the same time, it's like, damn. Should there be a limit on the amount of kids you can have depending on income and status? And the reason why I'm like, damn, is because like, well, who gonna control that? Who gonna determine that? Who gonna, you know what I'm saying? You be pregnant, just gonna force abortions? I don't know if I really agree with that, but what y'all think, man? I'm in the middle. What y'all think? Somebody make me go left or right. Somebody make me
I
choose a
feel
side.
like it should be a limit because there are too many people abusing the whole government system. One, there's people that's been on it for 20 years. Like that's fucking ridiculous. And there's people that are just having kids so that they can stay on there. And that's fucking ridiculous. Like you shouldn't be doing that. That should be used as like a stepping stone for you to go to the next level of your life. It shouldn't be your life. So yes, I do believe there should be a limit. Now, I do agree that I don't think nobody should be forced abortions or no shit like that, but it has to be something. Like it has something got to give because it's getting out of control. It really is.
Y'all agree with that?
I don't think it should be a limit. Cause I feel that way for every opposite point that GDB said. Cause like the scammer gonna scam. So it's like regardless if they crack down on how you limit your scamming, you gonna find a way to keep scamming. Like that's not gonna stop. Like so I mean at that point it's like the limit don't matter now. Cause like they still getting, you know what I mean? So what's the point?
That nigga compared having babies and getting government assistance to scammers. That nigga
the scammer is going to scam.
I mean, you know, but you know what I'm saying though. Like the way some women out here use it's kind of scammy. It's scammy. It's not a whole scam per se, but it's scamish. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. It's like on the border.
Mm-hmm. Rizzy, you what you think? I mean, we got Judy. Let's say
Put these niggas up then. If that's the case, and a woman has to have a certain level of control, I feel like men too. All right, because I feel like that is just screaming like population control. So I feel like hold the men accountable too. To the point where
the men too. I don't think
if that's becoming a problem, like we got to find a different alternative. I personally am probably going to side more with Steve on that. I feel like I'm for free will. So you want to keep having babies, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I don't know. I know what I got to do. I can't answer for you.
I ain't really have an answer. I ain't gonna lie. You and King Scuba ain't really convinced me that's a good idea. That's the best thing. I ain't gonna lie. I'm over with Judy. I don't know who should be in charge of deciding who and who can't have kids. I feel like, you know.
What does that start?
People that's gonna be in charge of that, the people that's gonna be in charge have already been in charge and they ain't gonna go in our favor. So nah.
Low key.
Fuck that shit.
Here's a social number. It's 4 lines here. If it's more, if you can't fit everything on these 4 lines, but you fill out this paperwork because we ain't got nothing more for you outside of this. That's how you could control it. But
when you go get your ultrasound, you're gonna have to bring your last 2 recent pay stubs and your rental history.
That's wild. It's that sounds so wild, but like it's kind of like you were in the house or getting a call. Shit, but it's like that.
You want to get approved before they keep on going. Now the baby's healthy, but with them paperwork at.
Yeah. No, okay.
I don't know. Maybe you. This sounds crazy, but maybe you could like have the baby and then like somebody else who can't have.
That's
I don't know.
The way I was just about to say that. That's
hell no.
Like I don't know. I don't know.
Sorry, Judy. I was with you up until there, Judy. You saying niggas.
What you gonna have a family member address what it is so you get a better school.
I feel like that sounds like something.
I don't want to say like kill the baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's like you have the option to do that. You had an option to.
You reached your limit, man. We got to take this one. That sound like That sounds like.
But Steve, right though, it's gonna be like kidnapping people that you could go to to like get your baby back and shit. Like it's gonna be that all that. I can see all of that happening.
That sounds like a beginning to a slave movie and shit. The baby. At the end, all the kids getting freed from concentration camps. Shit, 1,000 kids running out. Shit. Yeah, for real. All right.
So funny, but.
Seeing this on Instagram, I was like, fuck it, because I ain't really had no questions for the day. I'm motherfucking tired. So I took this one. Oh, wait. Let me see what this comment said. Yeah, basically, pretty much like China. You know? That's
yeah, because in China, like, they can only have a limited amount of kids, right?
Mm-hmm. Something like that. Mm-hmm. So... I don't see a whole bunch of people trying to flee China. I don't see people trying to flee like, damn, they won't let me have one more child. I got to move. I don't see that shit. You know, I don't hear about it. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe they don't tell us. But who is more unprotected, black men or black women? Ooh, if Thomas was here, but we'd be on this one for a minute. More unprotected, black men or black women?
I feel like Scuba should go first on this because Judy went first on the last and I went first on the first. So I'm just saying.
Well, I guess as a man, I gotta go with the men. Psych not. But I mean, low key kind of though. I feel like even though black men be bashing black women and stuff, when the time comes for it, they definitely will get it all fighting for them too. I feel like black women might not necessarily put that same effort forward when it comes for black men in trouble, in my opinion. Not saying they don't do it. I just feel like the men might do it more than the women do.
King Scuba vote is black men.
That way, I feel like the black man is more protected.
The black man is more unprotected.
Anybody on the rebuttal?
I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to go with black women because they say the black woman is supposed to protect the black man, right? Or am I wrong about that? Or no? Or is that not happening? Or what?
That's what they say, but is that what y'all do?
Is that what we do now?
I'm fighting your question with a question.
My thing is,
I'm following your question.
Why would I? Y'all want us to protect y'all, but y'all don't protect us. Y'all steady killing us, steady raping, leaving us with babies, doing all type of shit. So why? I done seen a million stories over the past week of black men killing their black girlfriends because they don't want to be with them. That's not protecting me. I feel unprotected. Like for real.
Let Ray go, then let me come back.
I feel like my answer, I'm gonna just be real simple. I think when I look at men and women, right, not even figuring in race at this point, men are generally more supported, right? So then if I take it a step further and add in a black woman, to me, that will put us at the bottom, right? Because black people as a race, honestly, aren't supported or protected either. So I feel like as a black woman, right, whenever there's something like that we do, just I guess that's different or outgoing, I feel like or unique, we're often judged for those things, right? Like somebody had made a video where it was like a group of women that were just like having fun. They were just yelling and screaming, and everybody was like, oh, they look like they're having a good time. And then like there's a video after that with like black women doing it, and like the comments are crazy, like this is ghetto, this is ratchet, they're classless. Like we're always judged in that sense, like, and just put down like constantly just by our behavior, even if it's the same that other races of women do. So I feel like just that in itself, like, and even with black men, right? Like, no shade, but y'all have support of other races of women. Hispanic women love you motherfuckers. White women love you motherfuckers. Like, they do.
Is that
You
really
don't hear
support, or is that a fetish? A fetish?
at this point, honestly,
Did Kim
however
K
you want
not bring home?
to chalk it up,
Did Kim
it's
K
the
not bring
level.
home only black women?
What'd you say?
Did Kim K not bring home only black women?
Not bring
Did
home.
Kim K was bringing home women from jail? Weren't they all black? Kim Kardashian is not black.
What you get?
You said that men are loved by all these other races. I'm saying that Kim K is not black. Didn't she bring y'all home? Didn't she bring a bunch of women home?
Men too, though. It's not like she only like dedicated to women. She did men as well.
Oh, okay. I was asking.
Yeah.
I'm asking.
Yeah, I was trying to understand.
I'm just asking.
Yeah, I was confused on what you was getting at. But
okay.
Yeah, like,
okay.
It is what it is. Definitely black men are much more supported and protected and understood than black women.
Okay. Big Real, what's good, Brody?
What's up, y'all? Sorry for the tardiness.
Cool, it's cool. So the question we on, right? Who is more unprotected, black men or black women?
I feel like I guess I would say black women. Just off the fact that I feel like the whole scheme of like the system is to leave the black woman unprotected. So I feel like that's the reason why it's that way anyway. Like,
but it gets them financially stable though, right? Oh, my bad. Hold on.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go. My bad. Go ahead. Finish your thought.
Yeah, I get that point, but like, yeah, it still leaves them wide open. Like they, like, if even nature says like a male is supposed to lead or a male is supposed to be there to protect everything and shit, then if the system is setting the black woman up to fend for herself, then it's already like setting her at an advantage and shit. Like, I mean, even like black people as a whole is being set up to, you know, like to like set up at an advantage. But I feel like it's definitely like the system is definitely setting the black woman up to be unprotected. Like just to lead them out. Like they already vulnerable anyway.
If I'm not mistaken, black man leading suicide. If I'm not mistaken, black man leading incarceration. If I'm not mistaken, black man probably leading deaths. And that's because of another black man a lot of the times, as the media would like to tell us. When y'all say protected versus unprotected, I feel like my life is always in danger. Even when your life is in danger, I have to spring into action to protect your life.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I don't, for me, you know what I'm saying? It just seems like, I don't know, man. We've always been in danger. At one point in life, y'all was in the house. We was going out dying, trying to get jobs, dying to be providers. Then y'all had to come out the house. Y'all saying y'all coming out the house. Y'all go through a lot. Yeah, y'all don't get support. I don't see that, bro. I see slut walks. That's support. That's a different type of support. At one point, like slut walk. Y'all not getting support from other races? It was plenty of other races out there. It wasn't just all
the same one on here talking about Amber Rose not really being black.
And that's support. That's my point. You're making my point. You said that the other races don't support y'all. I gave you Kim K, a non-black woman supporting black women, black people. And then Amber Rose, you just said that I said she wasn't black.
So Amber Rose is supporting black people because she has a slut walk?
I'm saying the support in general.
Like,
whatever the movement is, whatever y'all movement is, y'all can get support. There's a white man who can't get brought home from Russia. There's a black woman who just got brought home. If that was a man that's black, he would be right beside the white man. But this black girl just got brought home from Russia. Did she not?
Bro, black men are forgiven for all the things they do. Let some time pass, bro. As a woman, especially a black woman, whatever you do, like, people don't get over that. People don't always throw that in your face.
And protected is two different things. Forgiven and protected is two different things.
That is a certain level that
I mean, supported.
You want to be able to have a whole pass. You want to be able to have a whole pass, grow up and mature from that whole pass, and people acknowledge, hey, she's not a hoe no more. Men probably get to do that more, right? That's what you're saying. Like we not get held in that regard, right? But in the sense of you being a hoe and mad that now he get to walk away from him being a hoe and I got to wear my shit. You got to wear your shit. That ain't the same as me being unprotected. Niggas is dying. You feel me?
It is still part of that.
Are
though.
females not dying too?
Not at the rate of men, I don't think. I get the point of
no.
I get the
I've
point of
seen
Ray saying
several
that
fucking stories of pregnant bitches, non-pregnant bitches, teenagers, non-teenage. Like, there's no way.
I get the point of black men harm black women, but black men harm black men. So it like cancels out to me. I mean,
So
I think Ray made that point.
Protect us at all, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's the case, y'all can't, like, who does protect the black woman? Can you give me an example, like, of that as far as like in comparison?
I said that, bro. I said they died.
I said, hold on,
Black
you didn't let me
men
finish
die at
that.
a higher rate because Jason just said it. Not only are they killing the women, but they're killing the men as well.
But I'm saying when y'all saying as the question is unprotected, somebody made an example of like the men don't protect us, and I'm saying I get that, right? Black men are killing black women, but I'm also saying it's not like if I'm a square, if I'm a nerd, if I'm a, you know what I mean, I'm not a street dude, they still dying though. Like, you feel me? Like, they're not protected either, and the woman that's with them can't protect them either. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, it seems like we might be more unprotected. You know what I'm saying? It's my job to protect you and myself. It's never your job to protect me, really.
Is it not? Like, I don't
No.
understand.
I already told y'all I don't want my bitch getting lumped up because of me. So at the end of the day, to
but
me,
your
it's
bitch
never
tell
really.
you to calm the fuck down a little bit, and she helps de-escalate the situation. Like, so there is a level of protection there. Like,
That's
she helped me not to hurt somebody else. Potentially.
yeah, whoever, you might be the one to get hurt, regardless of taking you or helping you get out of that situation. However it's managed, is a certain level of protection for you. She's trying to keep you out of trouble, either by way of you getting locked up because you didn't assaulted someone or whatever.
If a nigga about to whoop your ass, if a nigga that's about to whoop your ass, and I know I can't whoop his ass, I gotta go out there and take that lump. I can't calm him down for whooping you. I gotta go out there. It's potential. If somebody about to shoot at you, I could decide whether I want to take these lumps in my situation. I'm out by myself, a nigga playing with me or whatever. I could be a bitch or whatever. But like when it comes to defending your woman, you got to defend your woman. Somebody breaking the house, you got to defend your woman. That nigga might have hid in the closet if he ain't had no woman. He got a woman. He got hey, baby, wake up. Go see what that is. He really don't want to go see what that is. I mean, he might, but he might. Feel me? But he don't have the option because he got to protect you.
Protection.
I don't know.
I don't feel like females can't protect their man. I just don't feel like us as men want them to do what they gotta do to protect us. You feel me? Like a female can use her resources to protect you in real life. You feel me? Like, and protect you. You feel me? Like,
This nigga both terrible.
You feel me? Like,
Hey, wow.
we of course we don't want them to be physical and protect us and shit, but a female can protect you in different ways by, especially if she got the finances and shit. Like who Bobby Brown probably was protected at one point in time. What the fuck? Shit. What was his wife's name? Whitney Houston. She definitely protected the nigga. Niggas was on his ass. She motherfucking was paying them niggas off the motherfucking not be on his ass and shit. So in a way,
you turned me into a crackhead. You should help me out. You turned me into a crackhead, bitch.
So she had to protect him.
I'm just saying, like, don't act like it was all good, but you turned me into a crackhead.
No,
I ain't owe nobody before you introduced me to crack.
Yeah, she still had to protect them and shit.
Yeah, but
now that they where they are, right?
You made me the nigga to be in harm's way when you introduced me to crack. Like, it's a slippery slope. Like, I might not have needed protection if I never met crack.
It's a thin line.
It's a thin.
Well, they gotta use they gotta use like money and shit to protect.
All right.
Yeah.
we good on this. We guess we good on this. We're moving on.
Yeah.
Stanfield, man, Lakeith Stanfield. Now, I feel like for this to hit for me, I ain't really have an opinion, but I'm gonna say this though. I feel like for this to hit to me, I need a different type of nigga, right? I feel like Lakeith Stanfield is the wrong type of nigga. This is just my opinion. This is the ignorance, right? I feel like you don't look the part. I need a nigga that street, right? That look street, that come across street, that got a street order to be like, this shit ain't gangster, man. Y'all need to turn this shit off. But Lakeith Stanfield said, you can't support gangster rap and be pro-black. I think about that. Thoughts? Agree? Disagree? Opinions?
Yeah, that's kind of like goofy and shit. What was his reasoning behind that?
You can support both, bro. Cause I feel like he taking an angle of how niggas be rapping about killing niggas and shooting niggas and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, yeah, they do be talking about that. But at the end of the day, even though it's gangster rap, it still is art. You know what I'm saying? It's still expression of whatever. Like it's expression of creativeness or whatever you want to call it. Like it's not like, not saying some niggas don't really be out here doing the shit they talking about, but we can all probably agree that a lot of niggas don't be doing a lot of this. So I feel like you could listen to gangster rap and be pro rap.
Even if they is on the shit that they rapping about, like that's the way that they express it. Like it's a whole culture that fuck with this shit. Like, but that don't mean that they can't be pro black though. Like I don't like. Just because you support a gangster rap or you like gangster rap, like you can't be pro-black. That's crazy.
Bro, my man said, and this be the problem, bro. I'm sorry. I know niggas against drug use, but pro-trapping. It's like, you know niggas that don't like to see niggas on drugs, but he support the niggas that's not be the problem, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I got to do that, man. I'm sorry. I know a lot of y'all niggas don't like the host, but it is what it is. But, Let me say something, right? And I'm just gonna throw this out there, you know what I mean, just for conversation. Juice WRLD was on record saying, before I was a rapper, I was a Future fan. Future talking this pill shit made me do pills, right? Then I got the rapping. Juice WRLD died from pills. Now I'm not saying he died because he did so many pills. He died. You know, he was smuggling pills. He wondered how many died. But would he have died from pills if he wasn't influenced by rap? Is that wrong of me to say? Like, I can't do that. I can't say that's something that's like, damn, I got to support. You know, I'm supporting Future, but he out here killing kids.
I ain't gonna lie, Future makes some good ass music, and I cranked to some shit that I can't even relate to. But he ain't never motherfucking influenced me to pop no motherfucking pills.
He not lying.
Problem, bro. That was his problem.
That's Juice WRLD problem.
That was his problem.
Yeah, I feel like, and low key, I feel like Future might be one of them rappers I was talking about, bro. I don't think that nigga be doing that shit. He be saying it. I don't think he be on.
What do
like that,
is that a problem?
What do Lil Yachty rap about?
We don't.
And the reason why I say I feel like
like a Sprite soda, like a Sprite soda.
And yeah, like I don't know what he be, but I just found out recently that he don't even smoke or drink. So
they all do that though. 50 Cent said he put a weed track on every album because he knew it was gonna go. Kendrick Lamar actually didn't drink liquor when he had the song "Swimming Pools." A lot of artists do certain songs, or at least put one of them on the track because they know, you know, the vibe. People like to listen to shit when they high. So a lot of them do that. But I mean, isn't that part of the problem though? That they promoting something that they promote something they actually don't even do.
I feel like people need to take accountability. Like just because somebody say some shit don't mean that that's true.
Right.
We all know that in life. Like just because somebody say this or that doesn't mean that that's what you should do. I feel like that influence shit is just taking it a little bit too far. Like people are choosing to do these things.
I think let me say this, right? Because he said that you cannot support gangster rap and be pro-black. I think a lot of things, when we think about that, we think about the influence. We think about somebody applying the influence rap has on somebody, right? If I'm grown, right, I'm grown with my own mind, so I'm probably not influenced by rap. Like Rail said, Future has never made him take no Molly or no Percocet, no matter how much he's screaming. Right now, for you to imply what rap is doing to kids, right? Is it wrong for me to say, well, music comes with a fucking rating, right? Like movies and shit. Would it wrong for me to say that's the parents' fault? If rap is influencing kids, then why are your kids listening to rap? Because it got an age restriction. Can I blame parents? Would that be wrong of me to blame
You
parents?
could.
Yeah, you can definitely say that.
You could say that.
I think Rizzy not feeling that. What's up,
I would
Rizzy?
agree, right? But like the exposure is gonna happen. You know what I mean? Does that mean that the children or that the parents again should not be held accountable? I mean, to some degree, but I don't know. Just my comment on this topic in general is that I do think it's kind of difficult for you to be I guess pro-black and still support, I guess, gangster rap because especially now, rap right now of kind of what goes on. Like, look at the state of rap right now. Look at the cases that's going on. Look at the lives that have been lost. And a lot of that is tied into music. So I feel like it is kind of difficult to support both. These people who are rapping now, they really are living that life to a degree or are involved in that life. So I feel like it is kind of a contradiction.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that because, you know, as much as I like Young Thug's music, I kind of feel like as black people, we probably shouldn't be yelling free Young Thug, right? We probably should be waiting to see if he's guilty or not, right? And we do that a lot. We scream free this guilty nigga a lot.
The best music is the music that influences you, that makes you feel good, right? So like what you're listening to, repetition does impact you. And I feel like, yeah, maybe the older you get, you can kind of help differentiate, right? But like even at 21, young like that, I feel like that can still influence you.
Mm-hmm. No. So you're not a separate the art from whatever, because music is art. You know what I mean? So you're not a
I
separate.
find it personally very difficult to do for me. If like Doja Cat, I like Doja now. It took me a really long time to start liking Doja because she didn't make comments, but she was in a chat room, I believe, where there was just racist comments. And like, it took me a really long time to get past that with her. Even with Queen Naja, whatever her name is, she had made some comments I thought were very ignorant. It took me a long time, and I still just don't feel right sometimes listening to her. And that's happened with a few people, down to R. Kelly. I don't want to hear it. I just don't. Like, for me, that's what it is.
Okay. So one more time, I just want a little clarity. Rizzy, yes or no? You could support gangster rap and be pro-black?
I disagree.
King Scuba. Yeah. Big Real.
Yeah, I'm gonna disagree.
You gonna disagree? Judy B.
I'm disagreeing.
Okay. All right. Well, that's cool, Rizzy. You went out there and got to swing in by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Stand on that hill by yourself. All right. Well, it's not a long show. This is the last question. We gonna talk about it. We just gonna talk about it. Don't ask me no questions. Don't ask me to explain. What do I mean? Elaborate. Give me a scenario. Do that for yourself. Come up with your own scenarios. Do your own elaborations. Do your own what you think I'm getting at. Do that for yourself. Let's just talk about it. We all here. We're going to talk about it. Don't ask me shit. But this is the question. In 2023, if every race was segregated, would life be better?
No.
Not at all.
I don't know. No, I don't think so. Not at all.
Oh.
Can I get some why nots? I mean, can I get some elaboration on why not? On the nose?
I think it would just box us in so much. Like I've lived in places where it's predominantly white, and I'm even say predominantly Spanish. And the culture and experience that I got from being around different cultures and different things of that sort really impacted me as a person. And I appreciate that. Like,
Listen, all black people not the same. All white people not the same. I don't necessarily want to. No, my answer's no. No.
Fellas, man, anybody want?
So we said in 2023. So we basically talking about we got the same technology, we got all that type shit now. Like we.
You go from where you want to go with the question. Don't ask me shit. What you think?
I can't speak for other races,
Sorry.
but
Yeah,
as far as us, I think for us it could be if we could just get our heads together. Because I feel like there's enough of us now that got money, that got some power to actually do some shit. And if we just had our own little thing and did it right, I think our shit would be good.
Big Red, what was you going with it, bro?
It's gonna be doing, but yeah.
I think I definitely think that like I was kind of thinking how King Scooper was thinking. Like, yeah, I think the black people, we could definitely strive. I think it would be other. I think other races would be trying. Still, for some reason, I feel like other races would be trying to like get to us to like fuck with our resources and shit. Like, I just feel like black people lit. So you feel me? Like, yeah. So like, I just feel like it's for some reason like they gonna have to come to us for something. Like, you feel me? Like they gonna have to come to us for something. Like.
Yeah,
So life would be better for black people maybe, but I don't think like all races gonna be out here living good. Like within their race, they gonna be fucked up because they ain't coming to the niggas.
Okay. Somebody said I should have gave y'all time and let y'all know that question was coming, so y'all had more time to think about it. But I think it's better like this. I think it's better just on the spot.
Y'all say pop.
My man Bo is with this segregation. He feel like it's lit. But that's the end of the show, man. That's the end of the show, man.
FYO, what was your take on that?
On this?
Yeah.
All right, so I mean, I ain't hear you, but when you mouthed it, it's like I could hear you because I know you. So it's like I heard it, even though you ain't actually let the sound out.
What's your take on that, FYO? There you go.
If everybody had access to the same resources, every race, yeah, bro, segregate us. Because we don't, it might. I can't even say it would be more peaceful. I would think it should be more peaceful, but I can't even say that because everybody don't have the same sources we don't have the same access to the same resources. So just naturally, I feel like it'd be a hierarchy, right? And that would make it still a problem. But like I said, if every race had the same access to water, the same access to produce, the same access to the same accesses or allowances to farming, the same like if everybody was equal across the board of what they could do and where they could pull from, we just separated, then yeah, bro, fuck it, bro. I don't see why that wouldn't be a better thing. I honestly don't. I get that there's technology things that have taken place. I feel like a lot of times the black person started it. The white man made it better once he took it. Now, there's some things that the white man did that the black man probably can't make better. I think it's happened more importantly in reverse.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Interesting.
You know what I'm saying? Look how long it took them to tell y'all them 3 black women helped them astronauts get to the moon. But when you watch the movie, they was the key main people to help them get to the moon. Like you damn man couldn't even get to the moon without them. You feel me? Like, think about it. It's like, okay, there's some shit that we did that y'all made better. But the shit that we did there's some shit that we did that y'all made better. But the shit that we did that y'all made better, to me, it's greater value worth of shit in that list of shit, boy.
Did they make it better or did they just have the financial backing?
Still it.
And even if the moon landing wasn't real, they helped y'all fake that shit. Y'all talking about y'all can't even fake that shit without black motherfuckers. You know how to fake that shit. Wow, that is nigga.
Hey, whatever y'all want to say, still made it better. However y'all want to say, I'm just saying. I feel like it's more times where a black man made something and then the white man came and piggybacked off that, then we actually piggybacked off them. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So that's my answer, if that was clear. But there we are. Hold up. Let me get some outro music.
Yeah, what's the music?